Okay guys, I am back and we're gonna try something with the cover. I don't know if we're really gonna use it or not. This is entirely an experiment. I've seen it done in several different ways per se. Like I said, I have no idea if this is really gonna turn out or not. So we're just gonna go for it. I know I've done kind of similar covers, but nothing like this per se. Because like I said, I've been kind of muddling around trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the cover. And the truth is, I still don't know 100% what we're gonna do with it. I am gonna get that glop out of there though. It's a brand new. That glop right there, it's a brand new bottle of Mod Podge, but it's really, the plastic seal didn't come off real well. Oh, well, there we go. Well, ugh. I guess maybe I should title this video Messy Crafter, huh? Because what I'm mostly worried about is the, I guess I'd probably, before I just decide that this is like long enough. Yeah, okay, it'll be long enough. That I've pulled enough paper out. What was I saying? Okay, new bottle of Mod Podge, and I've never done it quite like this because the last one that I used this paper on was actually like a book cover, and it was one of my steampunk journals. And so, yeah, this is going to be an entire experiment. And worst case scenario, if it doesn't turn out, then we will not air the video, right? Or I'll air it and say, okay, psych, that wasn't really the cover we're going with. So all I did was just kind of cover this piece with Mod Podge. I think I'm going to go over just a little bit here. I'm going to try to make it as straight as I can on the paper. Okay. Oh, I would know what I was saying. The spine. The spine is going to be an issue. Because to make this work, I couldn't figure out how to not see any fabric on that side. So, yeah, we're going to have to kind of work with that. And I'm not sure, because I don't want it to crack. But I don't want anything showing through on the other side, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, what I'm looking for now is, because the paper, obviously, we wouldn't be able to just leave the paper. We're going to have to, like, and I'll probably put fabric or lace on the other side to kind of give it some body. Excuse me, I got the hiccups today. Where's my other piece? Oh, it slid down. There it is. There it be. Okay, and this is just recycled cardboard. And I think I'm just going to have to kind of, oh, I guess I could use my ruler, huh? And actually, I think I'm going to use one of these, this one, because I can at least get it down further, because my other ruler has a, yeah, it has that piece right there. So I think I'll use that one. So, like I said, this is total experiment. We are just going to see what we get. I don't know, that seems like it's a little far out. So maybe I do have to use this. Or maybe we're not going to be able to move it. All right, well, like I said, total experiment, right? And it's off. Oh, you guys probably saw it, huh? that sucks. Okay. Just keep going with it, right? We can trim where we need to trim. Maybe. Maybe we'll be able to do that. So the girls are still a bit, okay, so I'm doing all this on Sunday. The girls are still out in the camper. It finally got warm enough that they're like, yeah, I think we need to turn on the AC. It's the only thing readily available at the moment that has AC. Our house still doesn't have the AC in it. Hopefully this week. Hopefully Wednesday. That's when the guy said he'd be here, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this ruler. Boy, this masking paper isn't very forgiving with Mod Podge. Oh. Let's get that out of here for a minute. Okay. Take about the same off the other end. Make good backing paper. Okay. I feel like I might need, I want to flip this over and just, I'm all right with the wrinkles, I think. What I don't want is a ton of bubbling. Wrinkling okay, bubbling not. I wonder what happens when I use a bone folder. Nothing really. Okay, now if I can, I'm gonna try to take just a little bit off of this edge here, slow and easy. Okay. Now let's, I think this time, I think I'm going to put it on the paper. Oh, it's being really, and I don't really care about the mat per se. It's an oldie one, and it's been through kids and, oh, I forgot to miter the edges. It's probably not close enough. Okay, now I'm going to kind of bend that up. Get kind of a tore it. That's all right. It's on the side we're going to cover anyways with something else. So, okay, so I'm thinking a little less Mod Podge would probably be a good idea. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that, like the other side. As long as it's not sticking, I don't care that there's Mod Podge on there, because I think we're going to be collaging on the other side too. So maybe a little less Mod Podge. Oh, and I forgot to miter these. And I think this book is getting book covers too, so, or book corners. I'm not overly worried about the corners per se. Oh, sorry, this is going to get right in your face. Oh, so anyways, where I kept like we have a freezer and the camper plugged into like the same breaker, and it keeps blowing the breaker. I'm like, okay guys, like I get that it's hot out there, but if it comes down to you being cold in a camper or me losing lots of meat, I'm gonna go for meat, because Paul can always move the camper down to the shop and plug it in for the girls. That's not a big deal. Okay. She must be showing off the greenhouse now. I don't mean showing off like negatively, but she must be showing her friends the greenhouse now, because I hear them giggling. All right, sweet. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking is, I'm half tempted to let this all just dry, but I don't know. What I'm thinking is I would like to use these and a bunch of these, which I need to go get them cut. If I'm going to use them, they have to be cut, obviously. The clocks, and then the ladies, and make like a collage piece out of it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video now and go ahead and cut the rest of these out. And then I will come back and we will film putting it on. And then, yeah, then we'll go from there and just see. I'm going to go ahead and collage with the Mod Podge. And then I think over the top of it, I'm going to put the antique Mod Podge. I think that's where I'm going with this. I think so. Okay. All right, guys. Excuse me. I will be back in a few minutes. It won't take me very long. So I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay. I have a lot of these cut out. I still have a page of clocks, but I think we're only going to use those. as like little filler areas, maybe. I don't know. So I'm just going to start up here in the corner. And I'm just going to start sticking them down. And I'm not going to worry too much about who But I'm just going to make sure these edges are down good. Well, I should say. Don't have quite enough, huh? I think I'm going to have to work quick with this. Because like I said, I know I've said it before, but we don't have the AC up yet. And it wouldn't be a problem, except for we've had massive amounts of heat lately. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of randomly putting these down. I'm not really paying attention to who or what, that sort of thing. It's, like I said, it's going to be haphazard. I'm just mostly working with size, not necessarily kind. I hope that one won't work because it's too big. Oh, we already have that one. Okay, so maybe I am worried about that a little bit. Uh-oh. All right, that'll work right there. All right, so by the time you see this, it will be a couple of days later. So, and let's see, a little picture. I got a lot cut, as you can probably tell. Let's put her over here. And so I think with the clocks, what I'm going to do is kind of fill in like any gaps or things that, you know, look like they might need something. Let's put a butterfly there. So in a way, we're collaging, not quite maybe to like ripping paper, so to speak, but I kind of like that one. Okay. So I don't think I have any strip butterflies for that one. So what's that? Nope, don't want the longer one there. Like right here, this little thing right here, I think is where I'll reserve for a clock. And again, I don't have any cut, which I should have probably done that, but let's just throw one of these butterflies here. Okay, let's do another. She's kind of pretty. And then I think we'll have to put a clock over in this corner. I guess it's not really a corner, but you know what I mean. Okay. Let's see. Let's pick a little bit different flower. There's a pretty yellow one. Let's put the yellow one here. Let's do this little butterfly down here. Let's see, do we have a little small picture? I think I do have another sheet of small ones here. Pretty. See, that one would be okay, right? Yep, we haven't seen her yet. Guess I should have just went ahead and cut them all, right? Loving this so far. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's pretty cute. Pretty cute indeed. Okay, let's do something a little more vibrant right here. And then do we have a long flower? Nope, we don't want a flower there, do we? Oh, we might have to, though. Oh, that one's cute. Little daffodil. Oh, we decided we didn't want that. Okay, so that might... Oh, that's right. I was saying that one might be a clock area, right? Oh, and the girls are ignoring Jesse, so, you know, he's got to bark at them. All right, so then we can't exactly have... What could we have there? I think we're just going to end up having to cut it off. Oh, there's a long strip one I didn't see before. Boy, that one warped out a little bit. Now the others seem to be. All right, let's see. How about this little purple iris right here? And again, it'll have to probably just be cut off. All right, what else? I wonder if we have like a little something from like offshoots of something. Like scraps, you know? Does that look weird? will do, that will do. Okay, I do think though, I am going to maybe this one here. Only maybe not that long. I'm still going to put a clock there, but I was just wondering if that might look a little better. Part there. Okay. Now, before I move on, I think I'm going to go ahead and trim this one off. That way, when I turn the page, or when I turn it around, or move it down, you know, then I'm not interfering with it. Okay. And then, like I said before, I think I'm putting like fabric on this, so I'm not going to worry about the spine on this side. Man, I do like that. Okay, let's start with a couple of butterflies over here. Big flower. Part of me thinks I should have just put it there. Yeah. There the motorcycles are again. I usually just say a prayer for them. Yeah. I know it's all fun and games, but those quarters are deceiving. Okay, what else was I doing? I had a plan of that. And then I saw this little guy, which we can cut off the end of her. Man, it's a lot of fun making a mess, huh? I do like making a mess. Yep, and you can still see her through that. Okay. Now I think let's do an orange butterfly like right here. Okay. Sorry I'm not overly talkative. Just kind of creating. And then I'll have to pause you again so that I can put that one there. Let this dry out really quick, which it shouldn't be too long. I mean, it'll be no time in your time, but we'll let it dry. And then I'll put the antique Mod Podge on. Oh. Paul is such a cutie. He's home and he's trying to get the girls to decide on something for lunch. He is a fabulous man. He sure loves his babies, and yeah, I couldn't have picked a better dad for my babies. Yeah, he shows up, he does everything. Like, yeah, I don't know what else to say about him. He's a miracle. His parents did really good with him. Oh, that one's pretty. Yeah, he has loved those two from the moment they took their first breaths. I mean, probably before then, but you know, it's different for guys. Because they don't really get the kicks, you know, they don't get to experience what women do when they're carrying the babies. So the love is there, but it's not like, I don't want to say it's not the first thing that they're feeling, but maybe, I don't know, is that the right words, guys? But yeah, he has been just a wonderful dad to R2. He listens to him. He just loves them. He takes them out and does stuff with them. You know, he's a good dad. We like him. We're going to keep him. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this. Yeah, I really couldn't decide what I wanted to do with the cover. And I mean, we may still not even use this one for this cover, but I don't know. I'm liking it. A little bit of blue. You take it down just a little bit more. This is going to be one of those awkward ones where finishing up, like, where do we put what where? I think, because I need to come up with a big one to take up a lot of real estate here. Put it right at that edge, okay? Oh, now they're digging into the mac and cheese. Okay, so I think I've probably said it before in a couple other videos, like a couple weeks ago. I typically am not a mac and cheese girl, but when all this started and everybody was like cleaning out the stores, I went ahead and picked up a couple of boxes of mac and cheese. I tell you what, we have actually eaten a lot of mac and cheese, like, which isn't, you know, always the greatest, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do miss the days of having easy meals. So, oh, why did I do that? Oh, I'll fish it out later. I threw that scrap away. What was I thinking? That's a good scrap. It's got scroll work on it. All right, guys. I am going to let this set and let it dry. And then you and I will be back, or I guess I will be back in a few minutes, and we'll finish up the video. Yeah, I think I'll probably just put a clock while we're waiting on that one right there. Maybe, I don't know. I might decide to strip a paper. All right, guys, see you in a little bit. Bye. Okay, guys, I am back. I'm sorry. Well, it's just only minutes, but it's actually a couple hours later from when I first started shooting this video. So anyhow, this is dry, and then I went ahead and added this while I was waiting for my big 12 by 12 sheets that I did to dry, because I wanted to use them up because these are so cool. And I decided not to put the antique Mod Podge on them because it was already printed on that parchment paper, and it already kind of had an antique look to it. So the last things we need to do, which we will probably not do on video, is I will figure out what lace is. But so I told you I just made those big 12 by 12s. I cut 2 pockets, one for each side of the inside cover. And then I used some of that Victorian florals paper kit to cover the backs of that. And then I have this side of the spine done. So yep, I think the only things left really is I will probably wait until everything's bound before I put like laces and stuff here. And then it will probably have my favorite closure, because you know me, I'm kind of addicted to that. So it'll probably have that closure, I'm thinking. I may just wrap it and put the bow up here. Or maybe just do like one and then wrap it a couple of times. No, that won't work either. I'm not sure. We might play with it a little bit, or maybe I'll just, like I said, do my favorite one here. And then I was thinking it's going to need something else. So I was actually thinking maybe like a book plate here. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it for a little bit. And then the next time you see it will probably be the flip through, because I've just got to get the signatures ready now. And then I've got a few more pockets to make, and I might make one more video on that. But that is another reason why I made so many, because I made 2 sheets of this actually. And I still have quite a few, so I might go ahead and make another sheet or 2 with the clocks. And then maybe do like one big flower on the tag portion of it. Yeah, so thank you for coming along with me today, guys, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.